Hello, my name is Dean Wagner, and I am the Director of Music and Organist for the First United Methodist Church of Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. We're here because we're talking about what's wrong with the organ. In essence, everything that's wrong with the organ has to do with leather. The first problem is where I sit and play, and that's called the console. It's where the keyboards are at. And inside there are all kinds of little leather pouches that open and close, and they move the stops of the organ. And the stops are the little knobs that you would choose that have the various different sounds. What happens is there are some preset buttons underneath all of the keyboards, and you can preset your sounds. So, for example, you need a big sound for the hymn, you choose all of your stops and you set it on this button. What's happening right now, and what has been happening for the last 5 years, is that when I push a button, all kinds of things are not moving. This causes a lot of issues for when you have to make a rapid change of sound within a song. Makes it very difficult to play on service music, makes it very difficult to accompany the choir when you just can't change those sounds readily. The second problem is upstairs in the pipe chambers. All of the pipes sit in big long boxes, and those boxes are lined in leather. Right now everything's working upstairs, so people say, well, why does the organ still sound fine? It's because all the pipes are playing right now. So there's a lot of stops on the organ, and when you go to push that button and it's not there, you're not even really sure what didn't come out, because you're supposed to be playing, but you're looking and, oh, that didn't come out and this didn't come out, and it's really difficult. We had a concert organist, Hector Oliveira, who was here in 2013. He was the first concert organist I ever heard as a kid, and I was delighted to have him here. But there was just one of the stops that wasn't moving in or out. And even just that one little stop not moving in or out was causing him the greatest of grief for his recital. In fact, he went ahead and repaired the organ himself at 1 o'clock in the morning and took off a little piece of leather and glued it inside, and then autographed the organ and said that he was here. That's actually how we know how long we've been dealing with that, because that was the first instance of the organ not working correctly. I sit and I choose music for the services, and I think this piece of music is going to be perfect. And I bring it upstairs and we give it a whirl. I can't make these changes happen without these pistons working. So there's all kinds of music I can't do. And there's music for the choir that last week we were going to sing "Oh Be Joyful in the Lord" by John Rutter. Couldn't make the changes, the sound changes in the middle of the piece. We've scrapped it and we'll save it for a later date. So the fix for all of this is very simple. Where I sit and play at the organ console, all of the electro-pneumatic controls that are inside of there will be gutted, and it will be replaced with solid-state electronics. Upstairs, eventually we need to take out all of the pipes of everything, and we're going to remove our existing chests that we have, and we're going to put in new chests for the pipes to sit in. These pipes won't have leather inside. They're called direct electric action chests, and we won't have these issues. So really, a pipe organ is something that lasts, as long as you take care of it, it will last forever. And it's a really great investment on the church's part. So we would like to go ahead and just rebuild what we have, and it will preserve this organ for generations to come.